Let's travel back through time and history to find scientific meaning supporting our magical beliefs. All the way back to the beginning, back to nothing. Before we had a beginning, we had nothing. No planets, no stars, no gases, nothing. In that nothing appeared a tiny particle smaller than an atom, and suddenly, quicker than a millionth of a second, and for an unknown reason, that tiny particle erupted. In quicker than a millionth of a second, the universe went from a size smaller than an atom to being bigger than a galaxy filled with gases. Hydrogen atoms bumping into each other, creating new molecules and forming stars. Some of these stars exploded. This is called a supernova. Then, a new star was formed by gathering over 99% of the gas and dust in our solar system. This new star we call the Sun. Gravity used the remaining gas and dust to create the Earth and our other planets. This beginning Earth was uninhabitable, filled with chaos and molten lava and explosions. Lighter materials slowly began to create the Earth's surface, and the heavier materials sank to the center, creating Earth's core. Then, 4.5 billion years ago, an object the size of Mars crashed into the Earth, hitting our planet at 25,000 miles per hour. Some debris remained in our orbit, but within a year, gravity gathered the remaining debris and shaped it into a sphere, and it has been orbiting our planet ever since. This object is what we call the Earth's moon. When the moon impacted with the Earth, it tilted the Earth off its axis. This tilt gives us seasons. Also, the moon's gravitational pull helps the Earth rotate steadily, keeping us from wobbling, which would create wild climate swings. To scientifically explain time, let's start with the Earth. The Earth rotates on its axis one full turn or rotation per day, per 24-hour period. The moon will rotate around the Earth one rotation every month, or about every 28 plus days. And they both rotate together around the sun one rotation every 365 days, or once per year. Each month, the moon takes 4 quarter turns around the Earth. The first is also her ending, where she shows 0-degree illumination and stands between the sun and the Earth. The next night, as she steps out from the sun, she takes on 1-degree illumination. This is her maiden phase. Over the next week, she will take another quarter turn, reaching 1/4 way around the Earth. Here she is half illuminated, growing full. Her next quarter turn, she is full at 100% illumination. This is her full moon phase. Here she stands aligned on the opposite side of the sun and Earth, where the sun illuminates her 100%. Her last quarter turn, she is again halfway illuminated and half full, but has now reached midlife. This last quarter, she is the crone goddess, full of wisdom but growing darker each night. Her last quarter turn, she once again finds herself between the sun and the Earth. She is going dark to 0-degree illumination, or phasing out to her death, a pause before she is reborn again as the maiden. This happens the next night as she again steps out from the sun to show her 1-degree illumination and quarter steps her way through life, death, and rebirth each month.